Hi everybody, this is Dennis Bain with PushButtonChatBox.com, and today we're doing an answer to kind of a question, and we're doing it via video, which we do quite a bit. And this question is coming out of Alberta up north, and coming from Mike. Wants to know if he can put a picture of his sales product inside the chat box. And the answer is yes, Mike. Let me kind of expand on it a bit. Let's just call this your chat box, okay? And what Mike's talking about is there's a picture up here next to the screen name, and he's not talking about that, although you can put your own picture in there if you like as well. That particular one, the size would need to be 47 by 47, okay? And but what he's specifically talking about is putting a picture down here inside the chat box, possibly even having a little text below or above, you know, something like that. And yes, you can do that. In other words, if you're talking about the software itself, okay, the left side is kind of some input, and then right up here is where you're typing in your message and so on and so forth. And what you can do is just put what's called a image tag of this particular picture right here. Now, that's kind of HTML type stuff, but you don't really even have to know that. I've got, you know, samples of it in the back office. You just basically just copy and paste it, put it in, and you're way to go. But keep in mind two things. Number one, you have to kind of size the picture. You can't have a picture this big to try and fit in a, you know, space this big. So you just have to size it, just like you've sized this one. And plus, if you don't know already, is that everything on the internet has an address. In other words, let's say, for instance, you know, your website is abc.com. Well, www.abc.com is your location for your entire website on the internet. But let's say you have a headline that's a picture, or maybe a picture of you, or a picture of your products. Those also have addresses on the internet. It might be something like abc.com/images/picture1 or something like that. And if you've been working with websites, you know what I mean. But basically all you do is take that tag that I've already got in the back office, and you just pull out that link that we have in there as a sample and put in your link, copy that whole tag, dump it in right here in the software, and your picture is going to show up right there. Okay, so real piece of cake. You know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to do all this. It's pretty basic, but it's a good way to think outside the box, Mike. I mean, that's where the real money is in lots of this stuff. I mean, you can upload a sound to this file. Let's say you don't have a video on your particular website. You might upload maybe a 5 or 10 second, probably maximum of 10-second message here. This is hey, we got a great sale on one of our hot items. Take a look, and it'll draw further attention to that area in the page. Or you might use it as, you know, instead of a picture, you've got sort of a live chat. They click on that and bingo, they're talking to one of your support people or you live while they're on the site. I mean, that's powerful. So kind of mix and match. Do what you think will work best for you. You might, you know, put some text above it, below it, and that obviously might depend on the size of the picture, but play around with it a bit. The answer is definitely yes. You can put a picture as well as lots of other things inside the chat box. So at any rate, that's it for right now, Mike. Hopefully that helped a little bit. We'll hope to see you on board real soon. Bye-bye.